If you're as brilliant as you claim to be, then fix it now. The condescending roar came from Mr. Davison, the Chief Technology Officer at Innovatech Solutions, his finger jabbing toward the sea of blinking red screens that filled the control center. For 3 agonizing hours, the company's core system had been completely paralyzed, crippling the operations of numerous high-profile clients and costing millions by the minute. Maya Jackson, a 19-year-old black delivery driver, had only entered the tense room to drop off the lunch Mr. Davison had ordered. With her thermal bag still on her shoulder, she couldn't help but notice the error code flashing on the main monitor. Before we continue, tell us where in the world you are watching from. Drop it in the comments below. And if you enjoy this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more powerful content like this. Her quiet observation about a cache memory conflict caused all 15 of the company's top engineers to stop dead in their tracks, staring at her as if she had just spoken another language. Mr. Davison let out a sarcastic sneer, his voice dripping with disdain. "Oh, this is rich. The delivery girl thinks she's a tech wizard now. I bet you barely finished high school. How about you stick to dropping off food and leave the real work to the professionals who actually know what they're doing?" A wave of mocking laughter rippled through the engineers. The lead engineer, a man named Ben Carter, arrogantly crossed his arms. "Sweetheart, this is a multi-million-dollar data infrastructure, not the simple food app you're used to fiddling with on your phone." Maya remained perfectly still, her gaze calm and steady amidst the chaos and condescension. "Fine," she said, her voice soft but firm. "But when you follow my suggestion and the entire system is back online in exactly 2 minutes, I want you to remember this moment." Mr. Davison threw his head back and laughed, his face reddening with a mixture of anger and wounded pride. 2 minutes? You must be joking. Do you honestly believe a teenager like you can teach our team of 15 elite engineers anything? Maya offered a subtle, knowing smile that didn't quite reach her eyes, but it carried a strange weight that made some of the engineers shift uncomfortably. It was as if she knew a powerful secret, just waiting for the right moment to prove how gravely they had all underestimated her. The tension in the room was thick enough to cut with a knife as everyone's eyes fixated on the giant clock on the wall. They were about to witness a turning point that no one, especially not Mr. Davison, could have ever seen coming. The moment the door clicked shut behind Maya, Mr. Davison couldn't shake the unsettling feeling she had left behind. 3 days had passed since the young black delivery driver had not only challenged him, but had been proven right. The system had restored itself precisely 2 minutes after his team reluctantly followed her instructions. But Mr. Davison was not a man who could tolerate being shown up, especially by someone he considered so far beneath him. Armed with a prestigious degree and 15 years in the industry, the idea that a delivery driver possessed knowledge he didn't was an unacceptable blow to his ego. "I found her," Ben Carter announced, walking into Mr. Davison's office with a smug grin. "Maya Jackson, 19 years old, works for 3 different delivery apps to make ends meet. And here's the kicker." Ben paused for dramatic effect. "She's a college dropout, left her computer science program in her 2nd year." Mr. Davison's eyebrows shot up. "A dropout? Why?" "Couldn't handle the tuition, apparently." A classic case of someone with big dreams but no resources to back them up. What they didn't know was that Maya had been forced to leave her studies after her mother was diagnosed with a severe illness requiring expensive treatments. Maya chose to work multiple jobs to pay the medical bills, studying advanced programming on a second-hand laptop late into the night. "That's what bothers me," Mr. Davison said, turning to look out his floor-to-ceiling window. "People like her, they think they could just waltz into our world and speak to us as equals. They don't understand a hierarchy." "Exactly," Ben chuckled. "She probably just got lucky with a random guess. Beginner's luck." That Thursday, Mr. Davison decided to put the impertinent delivery girl back in her place. He used his corporate influence to call every delivery service she worked for, fabricating a story about her inappropriate and disrespectful behavior. As the CTO of a major client, his word was taken without question. Within a day, Maya received 3 notifications. Her accounts were suspended. Her only sources of income were gone, with no explanation and no chance to defend herself. Sitting at her kitchen table, staring at the pile of her mother's medical bills, a fire of determination ignited within her. "Honey, what happened?" her mother asked, her voice frail from her latest treatment. "Nothing, Mom. Just a little problem at work," Maya replied, hugging her gently. "I'll fix it." That night, Maya opened her old laptop. This time, she wasn't building route optimization algorithms. Fueled by years of being underestimated and a fresh sting of injustice, she began building something far more ambitious. Mr. Davison had just awakened a silent storm. Maya spent the next 2 weeks living a double life. By day, she searched for any job that would pay the bills. By night, she was a focused programmer constructing a sophisticated system that would turn the tables. Mr. Davison's attempt to ruin her had only provided the fuel for her brilliant counterattack. At Innovatech Solutions, he was gloating. "Remember that girl who thought she could correct us?" He boasted to his team during a meeting. "Let's just say she won't be delivering here anymore. I made sure she's blacklisted from every app in the city." Ben Carter roared with laughter. She needed to learn her place. Unbeknownst to them, Chloe, a quiet senior programmer on the team, was discreetly recording the entire conversation on her phone. Disgusted by their cruelty, she knew she had to act. That night, Chloe found Maya on social media and sent a message. "I work at Innovatech. I know what Mr. Davison did to you. We need to talk." When they met at a small cafe, Maya listened in disbelief to the recording of Mr. Davison bragging about destroying her career. "He did it out of pure ego," Chloe said, her eyes flashing with anger. "He can't stand being challenged, especially by a woman of color." Chloe then handed her a list of Innovatech's most important corporate clients. If someone could prove that Mr. Davison's decisions were based on personal bias instead of technical competence, it would be devastating. Armed with this new information and renewed purpose, Maya's project evolved. She was building a powerful security auditing tool designed to scan corporate systems and identify critical flaws. During her research, she had already discovered that Innovatech's own systems were riddled with vulnerabilities that Mr. Davison's team had consistently overlooked. Using the client list, she created a professional online profile and began offering free security audits. Her strategy was simple and elegant. Soon, the first of many life-altering phone calls reached Mr. Davison's desk. It was the CTO of a major client. We've received an independent security report detailing critical flaws in the systems you implemented for us, flaws you swore didn't exist. Mr. Davison felt a chill. The report is from a security consultant named M. Jackson. Do you know her? The phone nearly slipped from his hand. Maya Jackson was back, and she was no longer delivering food. He had underestimated the fury of someone who had been pushed too far, and she was just getting started.